Hello and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Now, before we get into the video, if you enjoy the video, well, like one. If you enjoy my content, well, subscribe button, and of course, stay up to date with all my future content, hit the notification bell. Anywho, with that now out of the way, fuck. In the last episode, we, well, finished off the remaining quests that we had, which was to help Mint with some cooking inspiration. I don't know. Then, of course, we had to do our old mission, look into the old schoolhouse, but apparently we're now on the last floor from the looks of it, floor 6. So with that. And we got all the way to the back of the room, but we didn't face the boss just yet. So, let's go face it now. See you there. Okay, now it's actually recording. And here comes the boss. And it's 2 of them. What the fuck?
Watch out! This is a tough
Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-da-dum dun dun dun. Can these things even be delayed? Yeah, fun enough. Da 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 da. Slash.
Go! An opening!
Ow.
I can do this.
Ba bum 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 ba dum bum ba da 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 ba do 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 bum.
My turn!
Ba da bum bum ba da bum ba dum ba da ba dum ba da ba bum. Ready? Wings!
Okay.
Detector on. You swing. You know I can get it.
Here we go!
Da 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 do. Ba da ba do ba da ba do. Do 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 bow 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 bow. There we go, dark matter.
Here we go! Now's our chance! An opening!
Nice.
Right!
Sure you can go with Grand Press.
It's my turn.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at how big of this Grand Press is gonna be.
Right.
Blessed arrow. Oh, Laura's already got it back.
You have my
Thank you very much.
My turn!
Ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-da-ba-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
Hut.
The might of the arse in school. Time to have some fun now. It's not Radiant Playdance, it's Radiant Walls. Oh.
Go!
Right.
Okay, you've got to admit. It's pretty powerful.
Arcus activate. Okay. Arcus activate.
Down.
My turn!
I'm still going with Arc Slash, I don't even care.
Now.
Gun press. There goes one. Bye bye. See what I mean? When you get very powerful, it becomes quite easy. Flare bomb. Do 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 boom boom boom. And just armor breaker, why not? Just be mean. Make sure with one radiant waltz at full strength, without a critical, mind you,
Still have a lot of
she nearly did 20, nearly what, 15,000 damage? Yeah.
Nicely done.
Heavenly Gift, Insight and CP region. That can be useful, but I think more people go with Blessed Arrow.
I've only just begun.
I feel like I'm growing stronger. Success.
Yeah, more of that, thanks.
So I will be honest there. I'll say this is about the enemies here. They really keep you on your toes. No, it fucking didn't. Well, we won. That was the most easiest fight I think we had. And nothing's happening. No sign of any new door appearing either. It certainly seems that way. Is this really the final floor? I was kind of a letdown, don't you think? I guess we haven't really had any big surprises in here since the fourth floor, and that was a one-off. True, being able to access a new floor above, but that's about it. Guess we can't do much more here right now. Let's head outside. Roger. The exploration part is bond strengthened.
Yeah.
Go!
Do 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 do. So yeah, that was an absolute piece of cake. I think everybody can agree to that. That was probably the most easiest fight I think we've had in here. Wow, yeah. Literally nothing. Turn to the surface, might as well. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And now it's time to leave. Just apparently there's nothing else. And now it's the evening. Like always. Congratulations, we all survived another month of exploration. Really? Survived? Do you mean slaughtered? This month's investigation? Like, realistically, think about it. We absolutely massacred everything our way there. They did not stand a chance against us. And that's being nice as well. Sure enough, nothing's only appeared on our way back out. Well, if this sixth floor really is the bottom of the ruins, that would mean we're finally done with our monthly investigation, right? Still know nothing about it. Yeah, it does seem that way. And just when I start getting down on the place too. Really? This is just my hunch, but I don't think we've just taken a last trip to those schoolhouse. Maybe we should have the principal later and see what he thinks. Nope. It's a cat! A cat? Silly. Oh, is Cat's a friend of yours? Yeah, she hangs around the school sometimes. It looks like she's grown pretty fond of Emma. So you're really not alone in her? That's right, she's more like, a really close friend, sort of a confidant. I've seen her do with hanging out. Sometimes I see Emma in out-of-the-way places just talking to Lee. You've seen that? Just from a distance, I couldn't tell what you were saying. But it almost looked like you two were carrying on a conversation. Well, we are very close. I mean, everyone talks animals, right? What's she getting all fussy about? Oh, her name's Celine. Has a nice ring to it. And her fur's so pretty too. She's wearing a ribbon on her tail. If Emma's not a owner, I wonder who is. Still, she's quite an elegant-looking cat. Think she and I will get along. Looks like we have a lot of feline fanciers in Class 7. She doesn't seem to mind all the attention, at least. What the fuck? Oh. What is it? Seems like she wants something. Looks like she wants something from me. The question is, what? Oh. And it looks like she's had another infection for one day. You think she'll be alright? I wouldn't want her to wander into those schools and get hurt. I'm sure she'll be fine. She seems to have been wandering around here for quite some time. I'm sure she knows her way around by now. Really? That's a relief. Anyway, we might as well call it a day. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and let's not forget, when we get back to the dorm, we need to sit down and discuss what we're doing for the festival. Whoops, I almost forgot about that. Well, sounds like we have plenty to keep us busy tonight. Yay. With all the progress we made, I'd really rather we were the ones to solve the mysteries of the old schoolhouse. Oh well. I guess there's not much of a point in dwelling on it now. Ah yeah, it's almost time to meet with Towa. I should head up to the computer room on the second floor of the main building. Receive chaos. I've got myself one additional bonding point. Which one's chaos? A normal status inflicting on foes lasts 2 more turns. Not really the best. That's all I can say. Not really the best, but sure. Anywho, we first need to actually go see... Where is she? Let's go first meet Minium. Because we actually need to get hers, because she actually has a character profile page here. So, yeah. I made some cookies at the cooking club today. Nicholas and Maggie got all freaked out about it. It was super fun. What do we do this time? I let Lemmy help me flatten out the cookie dough. We kind of flattened the whole board on accident. So much charm when you put it like that. Should I spend some time with her? Spend time with Miriam? Sure. I never hang out with you for a bit, Miriam. We don't really get the opportunity to relax together very often. Sure, go ahead. Sit down, kick your feet up. Okay. I'm as a student, it's so much fun. I've been here for a month already and I haven't gotten bored at all. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, you made some cookies at the cooking club, didn't you? How'd they turn out? Wanna try them for yourself? Maybe took some cookies out of a paper bag. Here you go, pretty good. Awesome, can't wait. It's a bit salty. Yeah, I messed up and used salt instead of sugar. That's such a cliche. I didn't think people actually did it. It's actually pretty good though. Hey, Rean, did you even stop to think that I might poison that cookie? Didn't even cross my mind. You wouldn't really gain anything by doing that though, would you? That's true. You might not want to be so trusting though. It's like you forget I'm with the intelligence vision sometimes. Okay, that is true. Mostly due to how natural it feels to have you here. Think about it, there are tons of students here at Thor's. A lot of them are kinda weird, to be honest. This isn't a normal school, and you're not an average student. But you fit here and make things more interesting. I mean, I guess in that way, Thor's is kind of like the salty cookie, and maybe that makes you the salt. I think I kinda get what you mean. I'm not really sure though. It's fine if you don't get it right now. Maybe I'll make some someday. Thanks for the cookie. I won't mind having some more another time. Got it! I'll make him even saltier just for you. That's not what I meant. The bond with Miriam strengthened. Link level 3. I have never ever watched that bonding event in all my time playing this game. And I have over 100 hours by the way, mind you. I think that just tells you how much I hate Miriam in this game. I just really fucking hate her. But with that, Miriam's second page is now there. She's adjusted quickly to academy life and seems to be enjoying it greatly. She has even joined the club already. Yay! Anywho, I think we need to go. I think there's a hidden quest, but well, actually, first things first, I actually need to go to the cafe, because we're going to meet somebody who we pretty much just met. A little, what do you call it, black cat? What are you doing hanging around the old schoolhouse, Celine? Is there something you want to tell me? Oh yeah, I guess that's about as much as I can tell me. Give her fresh milk. Seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring us more another time. But now it's actually time to go to the gymnasium. Because we need to speak to Patrick. What are you doing here, Swarzer? Oh, what? I'm passing through. You seem pretty focused though. What do you mean by that? I am not implying that I made my way here to practice. I hope you're not implying that I made my way here to practice or any such nonsense. Got it. Seems kind of crestfallen. Hey, did something happen? Nothing that has to do with you. For all his normal posturing, Patrick worries about things like everyone else. Maybe I can help him out. Keep asking. Do you mind telling me what happened? I'm not trying to offer you my help as charity or anything like that, but sometimes it can help just to talk things through with someone. You really are a strange fellow, aren't you? But if I must, I must. You won't mind? Where do I begin? To be completely frank, I'm a little concerned about Celestine. As a surprise, can't imagine what a bottle of Visco could do to cause someone else concern. It seems she may be overestimating his abilities somewhat. For the last week or so, he's been acting rather odd, for lack of a better term. Not only has he stopped reprimanding me when he normally would, he's taken to spoiling me too. Worse yet, every reply he gives me sounds half-hearted and empty. Now that is odd for him. This is the first time he's ever done something like this too. Don't misunderstand me. He still performs his duty as a butler magnificently. However, his actions of late have made him seem distant, more so than ever. Curiously, I've also overheard him discussing something seemingly serious issues over the telephone too. Something must be going on. Agreed, unfortunately, whenever I bring it up, he simply brushes me off. It's infantilizing, of course, but more dishearteningly, it feels like a betrayal of trust. I've never seen the two of us as a typical master and servant, but something more. Perhaps something more akin to brothers. Maybe I can worm some details out of him? Oh? It's possible. He might be going through something that he'd rather not involve that he cares about. He cares about him. I won't get involved if you don't want me to. If that's the case, you truly won't mind? Not on the slightest. Leave it to me. What exactly do you hope to gain by helping me, Swatter? I suppose it doesn't matter. You will likely find Celestine attending to the upper class dorm, and leave discover the truth to you, Swatter. I'd right over there. Can refund gate, and time to go up here. Oh, hello, anybody home? No, it's just Lottie. Oh, hello there. Is there something I can help you with? I'm actually looking for Celestine. You haven't taken him around anywhere, have you? I have, but he left for your dorm just a short while ago. You mentioned having something declared from Shaving. From Shaving, huh? I don't know what it is. Thank you very much for the info. I'll try to catch him over there. Do you know what? I'm not even going to ask what Sarah's doing here, but sure. Oh, hello, Master Rean. Is there something you need from me? Maybe something for Lisa? Not now, Shaving. I'm actually searching for Celestine right now. Have you seen him? I heard that he was heading over here. Indeed, you missed him by a matter of moments. As it happens, I've made too much for dinner this evening, so I decided to offer him what we wouldn't be able to eat, which he said he would gladly take off our hands. So was he to collect it. I see. Maids and butlers have their own economy here, don't they? Does that mean you're headed back to the upper class dorm then? Not necessarily. There was something about his demeanour today that seemed quite different than usual. He was considering a brief like Kirsch's on his way back to unwind a little. Now, I can't say for sure that he's headed there. Kirsch's, huh? Was it? Well, that's my next step at least. Thank you, Sharon. You're very welcome, Master Rean. Butler. Celestine? Good day, Master Rean. My apologies as always for the constant trouble Master Patrick causes you. But no worries, he's not half as much trouble as he tries to be. Hold on a sec. Is that alcohol you're drinking? I can escape the allure of drinking on the job for once in a while. Sorry, that was my terrible attempt at a joke. Of course, this is not alcoholic. I'm here for the atmosphere rather than the intoxication. To be fair, you can actually get intoxicated with the atmosphere. Because you can actually have like non-alcoholic drinks or 0% stuff, but still get drunk from the atmosphere. And even sometimes when you're not even drinking any type of alcoholic, and you're just drinking stuff like Diet Coke or whatnot. If it's in a type of glass that makes you think, it's an alcoholic drink. It can, and of course, in the atmosphere where everybody getting drunk and whatnot, it can actually get you drunk. I think from what I remember, you just get sober faster. From what I remember. So, if you didn't know yet, well now you know. There we go, after a little drink that I needed. I see. Patrick was right, he is acting kind of strange. Time for me to get to the bottom of this. Hey, so listen. If I may, Master Rean, allow me to guess the sequence of events that brought you here. On your way to the draining hall, you just so happened to bump into Master Patrick. After a periodic discussion, he lets slip his words about me. And being the paragon of selflessness you are, you've offered to talk with me, which ultimately led you here. Am I correct? You haven't been watching us from the shadows, have you? Not at all. It was a simple deduction, when you know the pieces in play and the surrounding circumstances. However, the real surprise is that Master Patrick could bring himself to make a request of you. It was causing more concern than I had ever imagined. He's really worried about you. I don't want to ask you to say any more than you're comfortable with, but is there anything you can tell me? Let's just say that things are rather complex. And would prefer to talk to Patrick about whatever's going on. I feel kind of bad for him I feel kind of bad for him the way things stand. I understand. You come all this way for Master Patrick's sake, so it would be rude of me to leave things as they are. But just telling you everything would be a bit of a bore, so why don't we play a little card game? Kind of card game. I have two played cards here. One card is 1, the other is a 7. Now watch carefully as I shuffle these. Because I guess which one is the 7, and you win. Do first and I'll tell you everything you wish to know. Well, if you don't mind me getting one question in now, it's that point to all this. I have made that as kind of an unusual requirement. But this is a deeply personal matter, so I'm a little hesitant to discuss it. In other words, I'd rather put myself into a situation in which I don't have the choice not to. That makes sense. Well then, I accept your challenge. Thank you. Left. Which card is a 7? It is the card on the left, if I'm not mistaken, considering if you are good with sleight of hand tricks, then, well, you know. But if you actually get the right one, you should, in theory, get an additional 2 AP. I'll go with the card on the left. Understood. Allow me to flip the card. A 7. And there's 7. Was I awake, Cellison? Indeed, excellently played, Master Rean. So if you wouldn't mind, fear not, I'm a man of my word. But how do I begin? I recently received a direct order to return to the Iam's household for the Marquis himself. In fact, I'm expected to return to St. Ark as early as next week. Are you serious? Gravely. Personally, I'd much rather stay by Master Patrick's side. However, I've been told that things are getting hectic over there. I see. I'm surprised to hear that the Marquis would ask for Celestine specifically. He must be more talented than we think he is. Oh god. However, Marquis Hyams is an incredibly good-hearted man. It is entirely possible that he will allow me to continue to do as I wish, so long as I carry out the duties he asks of me. So I've been trying to find a way to remain interested, no matter how much additional work I must do. That's what had me so occupied of late. And that, embarrassing enough, has been the root of my odd behaviour. That'd do it. But do you mind if I ask why you want to stay by Patrick's side that much, though? Perhaps it does seem a bit strange from your perspective. I'm afraid we don't have time for the full story, but I will say this. Master Patrick was the one to treat me not as a servant, but as an equal. He gave me a place in the world that others couldn't. For that, I would do anything for him. I never knew. So this is what Patrick meant when he said they're more than just master and servant. That said, I feel terrible that my attempts to remain by his side have caused him so much concern. But telling you all of this has made up my mind. How so? I've decided I'm going to tell his lordship exactly how I feel. Should that fail, I will simply have to think of something else, but I will stay with Master Patrick. But it was speaking to you that allowed me to reach that conclusion. bouncing your thoughts off of me helped. Glad I was here. Well then, I should have wasted another minute here if I want to settle this. And I'm ready to take my leave, Master Rean. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. Also, could I ask you to explain my behavior to Master Patrick? I have some explaining of my own to do later, of course, but I'd like it if you could at least share the basic details of my feelings on the matter with him. Of course, you can count on me. Time to go to the gymnasium again. Oh, Patrick! Did you get anything out of Celestine? I did. Rean told Patrick about the card game, and what Celestine told him afterward. So he's been told to return to St. Ark? Yet he's still doing everything in his power to prevent that from happening? Trying to take action without consulting me again. What foolishness. Why do you seem so happy about that? Happy? Sometimes I wonder what colour your sky is, Forger. Besides, even if Celestine were forced to leave my side, I'd be perfectly... No matter. You did well today. You're the last person I'd want to be indebted to, so take this and close the leave. Thus the steel blew into Rean's hands. Hold on, how do you expect to get a reward? That just makes things even worse. I do not wish to be in your debt. Think of this as me having filled a formal request. You haven't fulfilled it, nothing more. As such, you received your reward, walk away and no loose ends to me. Got her. Celestine's secret. And that should add Patrick's last one, Celestine. Thinks of his butler Celestine like a real brother. Strict, yet kind. And then, if I go to Butler Celestine, devoted. He was ordered to return by the Hyams family, but he's doing all he can to stay in Trissa for Patrick's sake. So with that now out of the way, it's now time to just basically head over to a Towa. Time to meet a Towa. And whatever she has planned for us, I guess, is the best way to put it. There's just hope I don't have to voice act every single bit of this, because if I do, I'm seriously going to be getting annoyed. Well, here we are. I wonder if Towa's already inside. After entering the computer room, you won't be able to roam around for the remainder of the day. Well, thankfully, actually, anybody events which have not been triggered will no longer be viewable. Say it about. I actually do want to check something. I don't know if... No. Crow's page hasn't entered yet, so... I think I will have to maybe wait until after this Towa event, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Knock and enter.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet.
Thank fuck, I don't speak.
Oh. At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
Oh god, so you can either wake her by poking her cheeks, or you can let her sleep. From what I remember, I don't think... I think you can either do either option, but I like to go for the funny option, which is wake her by poking her cheeks. I'll be honest, I like to go for that option, because it's just funnier.
On the other hand, she might not want to be left sleeping like this either. Still, she seems really cozy napping there, so I don't want to just jar her awake or anything. Sorry, but if I don't wake you up, I could end up being here all night. Yeah, I don't think I can bring myself to do it after all. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right.
So either way, he ends up just letting her sleep.
There we
but,
go.
But I still find the poke in the cheek funnier, I'll be honest.
I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Huh? Where am I? A jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Rean? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aww. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still, thanks.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Rean.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I'm sorry? I did try to wake you up once, but you seemed so relaxed and peaceful that it would have been almost too cruel to go through with it. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood. Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time. So it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Wow.
Isn't it cool?
Oh wow, Towa, that outfit. Well, now we know why she might be a bit embarrassed to tell us before.
It's called rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit. Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
This is... Bravo! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Help! This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you too. If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Towa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Rean. It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet, but I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
Yeah, so we got to see a very bold outfit from a certain young student council president. Well, whew. No wonder why a lot of people enjoyed the show. Well, it seems to have gone over well. I could see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. Oh. Whoa. So it's like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. Not just any play, full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an opera is shorter than a full opera, this is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they will spare no expense on the outfits and stages, and true, if they had any more blowout, they'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run with the idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I've heard, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. So that's quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intended to run a game room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners, as well as advanced matches. Huh? Really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dinner experience. I'm not sure what they mean by Eastern style though. Well, that's not technically Eastern style, I guess, but yeah, it seems like an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the East in California. Class 5's doing something kinda different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishy Panic. Wait, isn't Mishy the mascot that big theme park in Gospel? Kind of strange choice considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishy fan though. One time, Lester brought me back a Mishy keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Observer's version never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the riding club is intended to organise some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there's to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Nah. Oh, how did I guess it was going to whistle? Really, Chloe? Really, Crow? I don't know why I said Claw. Tell us not going to like it if she finds out. Ah, oh, come on. First of all, a little sticks fun never hurt anyone. A number of seconds pointing to run stalls and many clubs are intended to put on events as well. In terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class event they like most, with the winner to be announced during the evening's festivities. That sounds like it's gonna make things awfully competitive. Still, it's that much more incentive to make our class's contribution one to remember. With answers to our common problem, what do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set up or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point, but if we take that into account, just about the only other option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. Because with not an using the stage will put us in direct competition with Class 1. Can't very well put on a production like this, though. We'd just look like copycats. Whatever we end up going with, it should be something we can all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches. No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not bad at all, though. About cooking contest. Oh, I call judge! Our troubles are over. I just had a fishing idea we can do with the academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikinis, wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fight, stay for the accidental exposure. I think not. Get out! No! This is getting us nowhere. It all sounds like fun though. Actually, I did find one idea that we might be able to use. You did? Really? I'll bet Towa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video too. I can't believe you've never even mentioned it. You guys put me on a message show. Well, I'm alone second year. Didn't want to rob you bright-eyed first year to the full festival experience. So what's his idea then? Did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George and Angelica put on for last year's festival. A concert on stage? With vocals? Ooh, that does sound interesting. I have heard that there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowd wild. I've heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was a bit spur at the moment, though, so it was too late for them to put us on their official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have ranked right up near the top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. Got me curious though. Sounds great, let's do it! You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Towa gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it. Yeah, Elliot was definitely excited.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Towa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too. Oh, it's 9 already? Abin time should be on soon.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day. Whoa there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
Ooh, and now it's the next day. Yay. lunch break, in which we will be seeing the absolutely great outfit that Towa wore. I wonder who came up with the idea of what everybody was wearing. I just wonder who. Because I can only take one guess. Whoa! That was way cool! Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it was certainly quite a technical display. But if you think we're going to put on outfits like that and Principal on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. Of course, have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year, so our outfits didn't scream rock. The whole performance would have lacked something in my opinion. And in my infinite wisdom, I had to point out that revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. Few would think to perform a performance like that. If we put in the talent practice, we may even compare favourably with classical's operetta. Well, Elliot is a music expert, yeah? Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? But hold on. So first things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the few from your dad, right, Rean? Yeah, I'm not a virtuoso, I've been out, but I can play as long as the music's not too complicated. And Elisa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, grandfather taught me. Gaius, you can play the sitar, was it? I've been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so the four of us, we have our instruments covered. Because that means we just need to work on our music and lyrics, and decide who's going to be on vocals. So, yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true, and it seems fitting for a festival too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it! Let's go, go, go! And the matter is settled. My favourite too, I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands then. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide the style of the performance, our songs, and what we should each be doing. I could review Elliot? Sure thing, I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow, do you think you could give us some help with the outfits and with getting a hold of the equipment we need? I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. See if you're going all in. I'll throw my chips in your pile. Crow. Cool. Wow, maybe I've actually paid wrong all this time. So just leave those outfits and mark your behind. And make sure you all shine like stars, especially ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We count on you to keep him tasteful, Rean. Right, tasteful. Yeah. Now it's 22nd of the 9th for the practical exam. How nice. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Nice music. First, congratulations on your order. Took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following Towa's footsteps and putting on a concert now. Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. I'm still kind of getting things sorted. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing on an instrument and who will be on vocals. I'm not sure I've ever even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You'd probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live, the Barn Reveal show. Rean and Combe, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control. Yep, we've got that shit on that now. Well, we've narrowed it down to the 15 most promising designs. Hideo, save us all. I suppose we will just have to rely on Rean to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. I was 5 years younger. I jumped right on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Yeah. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor. How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you! First ladies, everything up to their mid-20s is just a warm-up, and men, they're like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just a valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor in part. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, it looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exam goes too. So since this will be our last practical exam for a while, I figured to crack up the challenge with a couple of notches. We're fighting now. Wait, are you saying... Are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo! Just think that's a long-awaited second round of May's exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. Alright, Rean, big 2 for your team, because you're up first. Got it. Laura and... Oh, do I do Elisa or Emma? Would I rather have the better heals, or would I rather go for the better art support? I think I'd rather go for better heals. But this is actually where I'm going to leave it. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.